I also love his Donkey. He does like best songs from Donkey Kong Country too. That one I've got on my phone. I kind of downloaded it.
Yeah, he's got medleys of like uh, fan requested stuff, and I wouldn't say that. Like RTA does start you off as a brand new character, but then it's just back to the basics of learning how to dodge and shit. I went just with power, so later on I can use axes. It also
I
gives me
always
health.
I always start off with Dex because like Twin Blades will hold you over for a while.
That is true, especially if the starting weapons start with Misty Massacre.
And I'm that was stupid. My whole reason for actually using Dex is because every single character in the game uses Dex. That's I don't know. I don't know why I said because Twin Blades will hold you over. Every weapon will hold you over.
Hey
But
Arikawa, how you doing?
you're
Probably,
gonna
since
level up Dex no matter what.
I'm probably gonna go into Mind or Wisdom, whatever gives me SP for early on. Until I actually get food items, not having SP is fucking awful.
Yeah, like my characters that are like level 100 but never left. Onigashima got 80, 90 Dex and then like 40, 50 mine.
Yeah. We'll see, Sam. It's gonna be a lot of repeat runs just to get Rio. I really hope I can actually buy a boost.
Oh, me? I'm doing alright.
Still would be better if I could just transfer over a 400. No, not ETA, phone RTA.
I'm probably gonna try it like tomorrow.
I wouldn't recommend that, since stuff, like, you only can buy one thing, then it refreshes the next day.
What do you mean?
Like, say experience tickets, you can only buy one until the next day. And that's the only way to level up.
It's not just something you do one and done?
Nope.
What? I thought it was just time attack.
Maybe some people have struggled through it, but from what I saw, I could only buy one experience ticket, then it says refreshes in 18 hours. What up, Dubs?
I don't know. It feels weird. I never liked the sound of it since it came out.
I didn't either, but finding out that there's another way to get a chance at fucking them dropping, I am going in.
But that's it. Like, take away those drops, what do you have?
Fucking a wasted mode. Who
Exactly.
cares about skins?
Skins are kinda cool, but... like... I don't know. It's one of those things where, like, if you have to put an incentive to play the mode, and if you get rid of the incentive, the mode's garbage, then that's all you're left with.
But the reward, man! I don't know,
He's obsessed with frozen something.
Icicle
Even like the
punishment is God.
people come into the stream and they're like, Lyra wants that so bad. I'm like, oh. I know
Oh
he's been
yeah.
talking about it.
It's my water dragon.
Water dragon's not an Ogi. Water dragon has to be a move. That's not an Ogi, that's really good.
I'm gonna fucking go through your videos when you're like trying to open skill cards. You're like, oh, water dragon, that's basically an Ogi.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. It's a normal skill that's as good as an Ogi. Ogis can't be normal skills. It's like your freezing ice blade. That's your water dragon.
Yeah, but this is to go even further beyond.
What the fuck is this? And the guy underneath me at work at that same call to go to work for 10 fucking o'clock. We don't work that shift. What the hell? They must be desperate.
Yeah. Would be sick.
Wait, did I say 10 to 2? I meant 10 to 6.
Ugh.
Fuck.
Quadruple time.
Well,
Text.
quadruple time? I'm gonna call him back real quick. Fuck, I go work quadruple.
That would be like $60 an hour. I don't remember
Quadruple?
how much you
They'd be like 88.
That'd be glorious.
I'd go to work once and fuck off the rest of the week.
Ugh. I would fucking buy an inflatable bed and just stay there with that kind of money.
No point of money if you can't use it.
That is true, but need that money.
Fuck you want?
Joy Flies, eat normal. And I didn't really want to either, but hearing that good fucking news has changed me. It'll take me back to when I had a 43-minute normal Sato mine.
Fuck, so remember Sato Hell for the Dragon Spear? Oh my god, dude. Hey, Blue. Sorry if I didn't say anything.
Until, man, Chiami, it was a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, and you get frozen, you drink moth orchid. Or not moth orchid. What was the drink for who? Emperor's Cloth.
Yeah, the only way to live.
I got drunk inside the ice. Oh my god. Fuck.
I think you're gonna have a chance. I don't honestly know. All I know is that I saw a box from that mode that you can get from the picture Sam sent me.
I saw a picture that it says icicle punishment box.
Yeah. There might be there probably is chances to get the other ones, but don't risk the biscuit and go all in. Now, if only I didn't name my character by rolling my face across the keyboard.
No whispers, think about it.
Because I just wanted to see what it was about. I didn't actually plan on doing it.
Oh, okay, so I got 3 Akanes to do.
Swords.
Present box right there, artisan swords.
Yep.
It's crazy, man. Like, years ago it wouldn't have been like that. Now, like, what event just gave to Zunko? All the friggin' Zunko tickets gave us blue balls. And it was all artisans. Now, RTA'd be fun if I could take Oro or a copy of Oro, go down there at level 1, have everything I have, and just build up. And just go. Or better yet, time attack juncture. Back it.
Wait oh. Well, people do spawn here, but no, you can't buy boosts. Fuck, take my money, Onigiri.
Well, that wouldn't be fair.
Fuck fairness, I want to drop the Ryu boost.
Resonance, does you get resonance boost?
I don't think so.
There's your answer right there then. Yeah.
Shit. Select. Don't look like it. Oh, it's time to die over and over to get money. But we're gonna buy this stuff that refreshes that login.
Imagine if they made a sport, but the only purpose of the sport was that the players got money to do it.
Sounds like professional sports.
Sounds like a job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so is farming the event, trying to get a reward. Just there, you actually have power.
But you got an exchange shop there.
Yeah, that is true.
So, Flight, this dungeon has a chance of dropping a really powerful Isogi, and it's really important. Like, I'm planning on making a video explaining why it's important to farm this thing. It's not just for your achievements. Like, yes, the achievements are important. You get tickets, you get stuff. There's an exchange shop with lots of awesome things in it. Like rare drops, horn sculptures, Hades drops, everything, you know. But at the same time, every time you run it, there's a chance of getting a skill. So icicle punishment, Slalom, Ogi, Ice Punishment, Illusion Ray, I hear it's not too good, and then Fire Beast. Not pretty cool. Especially for weapons that lack fire. Like, not the element itself on their mags, but just from their skills. Really good. I think it has invincibility frames on it, too. Not too sure. Yeah, it's a really powerful move. Like, it's gonna make Blistering Ice Wave look like a chump. I wonder if it's stronger than Blistering Ice Wave Sublime, though. That's gonna be the test.
Easily.
Easily?
Well, it's only 3 hits with that one. This one's way more.
Oh, yeah.
And you have iframes.
Cool. Who's the other class that gets... Oh, it's Twin. Twin and Axe.
It could potentially be, yeah, Rocky. Especially if you get, like, Fireball on the starting weapons.
What you need is Blue Fang Blade. If I played RTA, Twin, Blue Fang Blade the whole dungeon. I don't care.
Ooh, 8,000 out of that chest. And I feel like it does have some OMO stipulations. Oh, never mind, your HP does recover. It's very fucking slowly. That's what I mean. I need that wisdom fireball.
You know,
Reduce the cost.
do you think if Chiami never got nerfed, would we still use it? With the damage we put out, we'd be healing like full health a second at this point.
Every crit would be full health.
Yeah. Because it would have been 3% of the damage, not 3% of our total health. Right?
Yeah, it was 3%
Yeah.
of the crit damage. Which
Yeah.
most of well, anything nowadays is damage capping. So.
Well, yeah, well...
I was
3%.
thinking about Thunder Beast when I thought of that, because that's what I used to use.
Yeah, like Free's Water Dragon, you know? Oh god, he did!
I still use mine from time to time.
Yeah, I got one out of storage just because, like, with 3 knowledge mags, I'm at, I think you're at damn near or at cap on skill force as it is.
Yeah.
And 3% of my health, I think I have 26,000 or 27,000.
The most
Did the
Chiami can
math
give
on
you
it.
is 15,000, 1,500. Because I have a build 3 Chiami and 3 knowledges with 50k health, and it's 1,500 every tick. That's my fuck it build, when I don't give a damn. What? Alright, so here's a would you rather button thing. If you push the button, you get a 10 out of 10 girlfriend, but her voice sounds like Banjo from Banjo-Kazooie.
Yo! Oh,
Smashing
smashing that button.
Oh my god. Does it feel good? Yeah, huh?
I don't know. The voice is one of the things that matters to me.
It's one of the things that matter.
Wow!
Whoa.
I'm trying to think of all the
No, she sounds like
sounds.
Krakella. Fuck it. Whatever her name is.
Who?
Grunty. Grunty, that's her name. Did you just say that's why we have muzzles? Oh
Who?
my
Who's getting a high five?
Austie. That's why
Top
that
five.
have a muzzle for animals. Ball gag 24/7.
Ooh. Is this gonna be an infinite farm? I am too weak for this place.
Get to secluded forest, my boy.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I just had like a CNC thing and my screen shut down for a second.
It happens.
I need a stronger weapon. Wait, what the fuck was...
Oh my, what? Whoa. You're into some stuff, Austie.
Oh yeah, I didn't change anything. Like, I'm still wearing the basic outfit. I just fucking hit RTA and select your create character. Didn't change her at all. Goes up to... I would assume it only goes up to Satan. Now, if it went to Elder, that'd be fucking gross.
Then you have to go through Hedo.
Oh, so far it's only like you're fighting Kamakui.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, like,
The main dungeon?
yeah. It didn't make me do Kinshinden. Wait a second, there's a dungeon boost? I got a rank 5 hyper arrow, but I don't use it.
Ah, I hate that. One of my other characters got it, but
That's why you can't put eggs in multiple baskets. Okay, the Akanes are done.
oh, I'm not doing it this time, but I didn't even know that dungeon dropped like those Ogies at the time.
That's true, one day.
So you can ask Justin, like yesterday I was bored, so I switched to one of my other characters to play her in this, and I'm like, I know if she gets this, I'm gonna be screwed on the main character. Luckily she didn't.
You can only hope that happens. Give me that. Ooh, is it gonna double and be 1600? Or 16,000? Nope.
Yeah, hey Mauricio. Yeah, Momotaro goes to 25, yeah. The only ones that go past 25 are, like, Materasu and Shizuka, I think? Shizuka goes 27, Yoshitsune goes 27, Miroku goes 27, Iraki goes 27, Momo 25, Kage 25, Susanoo 25, and Materasu 30.
I would say Supreme Pizza.
Is that your favorite pizza?
Yeah.
Meat lovers probably, or plain pepperoni.
As many toppings as I can get. That was my favorite pizza.
Oh yeah, they purposely made it so you can't extract rank 6. They would lose an entire economy of skill cards. Yeah, he did.
My biggest complaint. Are you talking about for Momotaro?
Yeah, like extracting Momotaro, yeah.
Yeah, the biggest complaint for him I have is just he can't evolve
No, he
skills
can only
unless they're
evolve.
innately on a weapon
Yeah, naturally,
and
yeah.
then can be evolved. It's like,
So finicky.
Oh, if we're going that route, then yeah, DiGiorno's fucking amazing. But I was just thinking in general, Supreme is probably my favorite.
oh, like the store-bought pizzas?
Yeah.
My favorite's Canadian pizza. Like it's actually a thing.
Yeah.
Mama Lucina's, I don't know. You can buy it at like Snooks and Shop and Save. It kind of tastes like Emos if you've ever had that.
The problem for me is that I don't have an oven, so I can't make pizza.
Oh no. I have 4 in the freezer right now. You will
Oh, like,
absolutely lose those skills, Christopher, because even if you have a Rev 1 and you make it a Rev 2, you will lose those skills not because you're losing it from upgrading it. It's because when you smelt or you force or you smith a weapon, you lose the weapons you offer to smith it and you're given a new weapon. That's why the weapon resets to level 1 plus 1 plus 0 and has different skills on it. So let's say you put Fireball 7, 6, and 5 on the Flare Nova or the Flare Gargoyle weapon, and then you made a Nova. The Nova is gonna come out fresh and clean. Like it's sort of like the sins of the father don't matter to the son. Like they're independent figures, even though they're related. It's a clean slate. Yeah, wand and spear are the easiest fuse to get because of Oni mode. The only problem is you gotta do Oni mode.
I used to only like cheese pizza. Then I had pepperoni. I was like, I've been living a lie.
You have been. I'm hungry, but I ate so many chips that I'm not hungry. This is conflicting. Like I have a lasagna I gotta cook, but I'm not hungry. I remember when I needed the sword fuse recipe for the Tempest, it took me 5 runs that day.
you got the fuse recipe in 5 runs.
On that day, I played a lot of Benkei Factory and stuff, not for that reason. But when I needed it, it took 5 runs.
I probably did
I mean, I'll
100 or
eat
so
it, but it's
of
not
that.
my favorite at all.
And luckily didn't get the twin blade fused before I got the sword fused. But now I need the twin blade fused.
I'm just saying how it is. That my spear recipe took me fucking forever. Oh my god. But I got it before Oni mode came. Hello, hello.
Oh, I just saw that blasphemy. You don't like mushrooms?
Love mushrooms. Although one time I was betrayed. I was really betrayed. I went to this rustic kind of restaurant, my friends, like it's like this older restaurant kind of place. And they're like, what do you want to get? And everything's so fucking expensive and the portions are all small. It's one of them fucking restaurants. Like, ugh. And I'm like, I'm gonna get this mushroom lasagna because I like mushrooms in my lasagna. Turns out there was no goddamn meat in it and I'd been betrayed.
Oh,
I was so upset.
fried
I was so
lasagna.
hungry. I went to McDonald's after, didn't tell anyone. Man, every time someone asks if Larry gets his Ogie, take a drink.
Oh. I was thinking about doing a drinking game this weekend if I don't work.
But, it better not be every run you don't get an Ogie.
Motherfucker, that's what it'll be.
You won't farm a damn thing. You'll do 5 runs and be done.
I'm using Itako. Or not Itako, I wish. This is uncle. All I gotta do is stand in front of him and hold L1. Guys, I gotta finish off my
No, no,
booze.
no,
It's been
no.
in there for
It's
fucking
okay.
ever.
No reason to apologize. It's just he was talking about it earlier. He's like, Envy was saying, "Oh, everyone's always asking him about it." It's all good. But no, but he's working on it. Apparently, RTA has a chance of giving Yogi, so he's trying to his hat at that. What's all this then? Stop.
That does sound good, E-dubs.
Oh, slalom. Cool. You got it from RTA too. Do you play on PC or you play on PS4? You play on site? What level did it come as? What did it come 5, 6, 7? If you don't mind me asking. Because I've seen the picture, but it's a box. It's not stagnant.
I definitely like chicken drumsticks. Now that takes me back. Fucking
Chicken legs.
before, like the health administration cracked down on school food, they used to make fucking chicken legs and just coat the fuckers in barbecue sauce. It was the best.
Oh yeah. You got rank 6? Nice. That's sweet. What do people want?
I wonder if no, it wouldn't.
Well, I heard you can transfer it. Didn't they give you like a serial code or something? Or I figured that's what the serial codes are worth or for. How do you ride the mount? So if you have a mount, exactly, you go to your button config and you change the settings. You're gonna go down the list till you find mount, and you're just gonna set that to a button on your controller. I recommend up on the D-pad, since you don't really need 2 buttons to change weapons.
Let's see. Wow, that's how long I've been old school. I forgot about carton some milk.
Never give you a serial code? Okay, then I don't know what serial codes are for then. Maybe there's an NPC you gotta talk to? I don't know.
Oh, that's grody.
I don't like that. Yeah, he only does damage with the poison. Absolutely.
Who would you guys say is the best Vanguard right now? Would you still vote on Miyamoto or would you vote for Zinko?
Overall, Miyamoto for sure.
Miyamoto does it all. It says how to do it on the website? Interesting.
If I was offered a lot of money, I'd do a lot of shit. When
What
you're
do I
in
think
debt
of
for multiple
Aoi versus
years,
Akane? Is that like the manga? Or is that a question of who I like more? Or is that a thing? It seems oddly specific. but it says on the website. We'll have to check that out.
Oh no, poison. How much do these ants give?
Oh, their partner usage? I think Akane is really fun to play. I know Eva's at like 4 scrolls of her now, or 3 or 4 scrolls of her. And she was using some cool moves. She got lots of invincibility. I like the spin
I really wish
attack.
they gave out that spin move she has.
Oh, that move's so fun.
Oh boy. And that bitch stank. Alright, best of luck, E-dubs. It does look like once you beat the dungeon, the next time you go in, it gives you a dungeon boost for double Ryu.
Oh, so you can farm it or something?
Yeah. Oh, the flies do not drop Ryu. I've been lied to. Can't infinitely farm.
Yeah, I don't think we can actually get the outfits for Akane and Aoi for our character.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
haven't seen it.
I don't think they're in the shop. He is, yeah. So you can't send the cart, you can only send the boxes. So that means you can't, okay, so you can't open them. That's a key factor. That's a pro tip. I gotta make a video about that later for sure. For sure, that's very important information. So you can't open it on that character. Good to know. Not the maid outfits, no, the outfits for the player. Cause like Zanko, where we got her outfit, this event's supposed to have you can wear the owl outfit or the Akane outfit. It's supposed to be a thing. But I don't see them. It's supposed to be in the exchange shop, but they're not there.
I can't sell weapons. What am I supposed to sell them? Well, it's time to keep farming this over and over because I'm too weak to do that one. I don't know, I have so many cosmetics, like... I just want an actual power creep skill. Beelzebub's gonna be a fucking nightmare when I actually get there. I'm probably gonna... Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. Well, she's basic. She's the slender female, got no titties.
That's your fault.
Well, I didn't know that this mode would be worth it.
I don't think you get their hair. You just get their outfits.
I did get a few, but I only got a rank 5 hyper arrow, but aside from hitting Mephistopheles while he's like spawning in, I don't think I'd ever really use it.
Yeah, character
I don't know
skins
if it
would be
was hyper
fun, but
rain.
then it would take away. I'd like it if they made it so that if I have Ibaraki out, she looked like Karen. Or if I had, Momotaro out, he looked like Azura. I'd be down for that. Well, I just saw a guy with the skin. I saw a guy with the Boa Beginnings. Tetra Storm there, Louis Hentai, you could ask him. He must know how to do it, because he had the bow.
Nicey dubs. And I don't think their hair is much different from the one I have. I haven't really looked at them that closely.
Oh yeah, I would.
Okay, it is hot here now. Fuck, I didn't double check how much Ryu I actually need.
Well, then that's the end of the conversation right there. You can bring a horse to water, but you can't make the horse drink. You kill him and make glue.
You can, but I think it'll just reset your progress.
You have to do the character, make a new character.
Let's see.
Transferring items to
1 million.
characters. Okay, here it is. Once you fully complete RTA mode with your RTA character, you can transfer some items to existing characters on your account. These items include weapons, accessories, and lucky boxes. So it's going to define the skill card boxes and the Uge card boxes as lucky boxes. There are some special items that you can only obtain in RTA mode, so be sure to transfer them to your favorite character. Please note that once a character has been transferred from RTA mode to normal, they cannot go back. The special items are Akane-chan bullet, Ao-chan bullet, sword, Odachi spear, axe, twin bow, staff, wand of beginnings. This is the Akane-chan bullet accessory. It says, okay, it's just a thing on your head. You can obtain the new beginnings weapons randomly in the box of new beginnings in the RTA dungeons. The event lasts from the 24th to the 21st. Okay, so it means you can't open up the things. PC players weren't able to transfer the weapons to skins? PC is immune to the bullshit. And shove it down his mouth. What is going on in the chat?
Ooh, the poison.
You know what'd be the funnest thing to watch? An Onigiri dev stream.
Yeah, oh, the chat would be a total fucking
Oh my god, they would get roasted so hard.
Well, not only that, just even if they disabled chat and they just watched. We'd watch them do things.
Hey, he just blue screened.
Oh my god. Apparently
I had
they
a
have
guy
a...
come into my stream the other day and he asked me about the crashing, and when I told him what it was, he deleted the game.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What'd you tell him it was?
You know how like if you, you're running around and it just blue screens, or if you DC load into a dungeon?
Yeah.
That's a problem that all the copies have. Can't get rid of it. Because he asked me why it kept happening. He thought his computer wasn't good enough for the game.
On Steam they have a quest you can't even do?
What the fuck?
I don't think he would do that.
Is it? I swear it feels like Toka talks way more than the other Vanguards, because she never shuts up.
Toka?
Yeah. Toka Zunko? Tohoku. I've been saying her name wrong this entire time.
Getting pickled plums. Nico. I've seen some Nico stuff, I think.
Well, it's just like normal game. Like, you gotta bring in higher level weapons into a higher level dungeon. I'm at level 30 on a level 50. It's just the way it's gonna be. Though now I'm kind of wishing I was a mage, since the weapons come with right homing.
Interesting. Me personally, I get devastatingly angry if ever I get a move interrupted.
That's RT mode in a nutshell.
Fucking spear. Like if I'm testing a Vanguard and I'm like, oh my god, I get interrupted. I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do. What's happening? What is this?
Real taco assembly, what do you mean? Oh, Beelzebub's gonna be a nightmare without Rapid Storm.
Let's hear a second.
You said you bought Breath of the Wild, right?
Yeah.
Have you played it yet?
Yeah, I played up to, well, I've talked to the old man, the king, and I explored the area that I can actually have access to, but I didn't want to go any further because I want to see if I can actually stream the game before I go any further.
I was gonna ask you how it was, because I thought about buying it. I mean, I know it's gonna be good. If you look at the YouTube views, they're like over 2 million. It's a Zelda game. I know it's short unless you actually take the time to do everything in the game. But if you do, then it's like really long.
Yeah, Korok seeds and whatnot.
Yeah. So I want it. It's just I don't know if I want to buy it yet.
I'd say get physical if you can find it for cheap. That's what I did.
Why?
What'd you end up paying for it?
Without tax, 49.
What the normally?
Oh, 60.
Yeah, that would be better because the download is 60.
Plus tax.
Up here it's $79.99.
Dang.
All our Canadian games, like Japan, just put it up because our dollar's lower than yours. Everything. So all our fresh new games are $79.99. Have I been smelting? No, I have not been smelting. Yeah, I did actually. No, I crafted. I made 2 storms.
Ooh, that chest gives a lot. Gives 50k.
How many flower buds do I get to run? I usually boost, but I'm not boosting right now for some reason. I don't know. I get at least, let's say like 100 a run, maybe? Maybe? Because with my accessories and having the 2 Vanguards unlocked, I get 60 at clear no matter what. No, I made a storm for spear. I sold them. Goddamn. Yeah. Ooh, time to die. Thanks, Everett. Got an illusion ray. Woohoo.
I've got 1 skill card so far. It was a Thunder B6 or a Fire B6.
There you go. So proud of you.
Only 50k.
You gotta go craft some can mods.
I wish.
You gotta get that sword from Kaga, the Usumidori.
That is from Demon Legion, which is Oda's dungeons. It basically is Dark Souls right now.
So,
Can't tank through everything.
so is that if there's no experience in the RTA dungeons, that by default means there's no penalty to dying?
Yeah, you can die all you want. Except probably not when you're actually farming Satan.
It's not like he has rewards.
Well, that's what the picture that was sent to me was about. Like, we got that from Satan.
Oh. What is max level? 135. Well, I know the chocolate event will come back next April Fool's Day or something like that. Alright, so with no boost, wait, what was that? Oh, okay.
You didn't really miss out on much there.
So I'm at 2,000 cool breeze, so we'll see. I said 135.
Fuck, next is old. Bad memories.
Just think about it. You're just going up there to get 5 helm fragments.
That's what it would be now. Instead of 35. Someone sneeze?
Nope.
Oh.
I don't even know what the number to get to 135 is, to be honest. It's like 100 billion a level? Which is not that bad, to be honest. It's only 50 days a level if you do 2 billion experience a day.
Why don't you look at it?
$135?
Oof.
Well, EXP energy tickets, they don't let you use them past 130. And they really fucked over everyone who wasn't 130 when they put it in, because, like if you were 130, because of the changes they did to experience, which I don't think they should have done, was, like, if you were 130, you jumped to 131. But then, if you were 129, you got jumped to 130 and you couldn't use tickets anymore. So you lose out on a lot of potential experience. And there was no knowing that it would happen when it did. We knew it was coming, but not when it was coming. And then the people who are 130 feel cheated out of 131 because they have to do like an whole, extra experience that they can't use tickets for. Because no one was 130 before tickets, so... You know what? It's going to be the next thing. There's 2 things they're going to put on accessories that are going to power creep our accessories. They're going to put backstrike, and they're going to put damage multipliers on them.
I wouldn't put it past them. Fucking toilet papers.
He just keeps doing that attack. Oh, I got poisoned. Why am I weak? Gambling on this. Yeah, one of those. Like the things that we have on weapons, they'll start putting them on accessories. And that means we'll get them on vanguards. Alright, so what did I have? 288 something? Right? So I'm at 2958, so about 100 a run. Something like that. But with the boost, it would be over 100 a run.
Oh my fucking god!
Well, exactly. That's the problem right now. We're not there's no eventually. That's now. I've been advocating against the damage cap for like 3 years now. Like there's no need of it. Look at this little child.
Oh, that would be fucking miserable. Then it legit would be Dark Souls, not RTA mode.
You doubt they're gonna do it? I mean, I would love it if they did. But like there's so many reasons why they won't do it because everything they sell us is because it's there. Like damage multipliers that only do 1 to 2 extra million damage wouldn't be as desirable if blistering ice wave did 50 million damage. I don't care at that point, you know? Like if weapons did the maximum damage they're allowed to do or skills, then bonus damage would matter and then everything would go down to power. And but right now with the way things are, weapons like Elios, Raid, White Brilliance, even the new gargoyles, the 133s, they have a huge prominence because of the damage multipliers and whatnot. But you take away damage cap, and I don't mean make damage cap 20 mil, I mean just take it away. There's no need of it. If I've achieved this strength, let me demonstrate it. I don't care how fast I kill the boss. That's your fault.
I wouldn't recommend making it unless you actually are staff. I made the L sin and it was booty. Or the L, one of the two.
You're better off making a Rev 3. Am I out of energy? I'm not. But I would love to see damage cap go. No need of it. Back in Edo, it was an achievement. In current day, it's a detriment. It's a prison. I mean, if there was no damage gap, I might use Burden Storm again. But as things stand, Burden Storm is obsolete. Whirlwind Thrust does it better, infinitely. Although the most damage I've ever seen in my entire life was Whirlwind Thrust with a Satan boost on, what's her name, Anko? It did like damage cap a tick. It was the most beautiful thing I ever saw in my life. Yeah, yeah, like that. Those are our favorite. Those are the things that bring the community together. Like we just had the giant boss event, and that was really fun. That was like apart from the crashes and stuff, it was really fun. Like Golden Skeleton, like while he exists and while he is a big monster with a lot of health, like there's a steep difference between Golden Skeleton's inclusion and the inclusion of someone like Yogg. Like Yogg was a big HP beast who wasn't impossible to kill, but with a team he was something fun to kill, something worth farming. Like it's like Satan. Like Satan's the perfect example. When Satan came out, it's like, oh my god, what's that thing? We gotta team up, we gotta fight this thing. And then eventually we get so good that we don't care about it anymore, and he's pretty. We passed that point. And then then it's Mephistopheles. Then it's you know Lucifer. Then I mean, it's probably Lucifer next, but and then the chain kept going, Purple Mephi. But then then there's Eldritch, then there's Wardings, and there's Gargoyles. They're all in there, but then it just stopped. Like sure they added Elios and Blitz, but on PS4 we don't have those, so we don't have the next wall, I like to call it, the next thing we need to overcome. We don't have it. So when we just keep getting events that are like this or like Zunko or are just rinse and repeat, get cool stuff, but then it's cool to get the what, the cool thing, but then they need the why. Like we farmed Night Skies to beat Lucifer. There was a direct there was a like cause and reality, like A and B. There was a point. Like there was a direct need. You can't wait for the 134. Then gonna see Thunder Beast. I mean, if you want to see Thunder Beast do cap, find a level 10 enemy that's weak to lightning and go in. But I know what you mean.
I think with the Finn, it should bring back other side weapons. But we'll just have to wait and see.
Oh, that one? Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's, damage cap in itself isn't that impressive. It depends on the move. Like damage cap isn't an achievement. It's a minimum. It's a standard. If your move does not exceed 10 million damage, then like if it's not anywhere from 7 to 10 million, it's not really worth using at the end game climate.
Basically, no.
Yeah. It was an achievement back when they did it with double-edged cut on Satan back in the days of Supreme Tentacle. That was a damn achievement. But now it's commonplace. It's commonplace. But it's like with money, there's inflation, right? Like we could raise the minimum wage to $1 billion, and everyone's a billionaire. But what's it worth, right? Like it's worth the same as it was before. It doesn't just because the number changed doesn't mean its values have changed. Exactly. Got a Thunder Beast. I'll ride Ifrit out so I don't die to poison. Let's go. Oh, that's awesome, DJ. Glad they helped you, man. We're gonna be doing some more in the next couple days, so make sure you're subscribed and like you are. Make sure you ring that bell, and hopefully we can learn and help each other out. Yeah, but yeah, because of damage cap, multi-hit became king. Like, but the only exception is when a weak move with low cooldown does damage cap. So moves like Cursed Arrow, moves like Rapid Shot damage, I don't know if Blue Fang does it, but Fireball, anything that says like quick instantaneous damage that's capping or doing close to cap is just gonna out DPS like something that's a single hit move that does a lot of damage. Yeah, the 60 does look really nice, yeah. That's the 2 Vanguards and their accessories. It's a lot of fire. I'm sure that is my energy. But I did get like 3 or 4 cards today. Not too bad. No oogies, but still not too bad. Okay, let's think here. Yeah, really depend. Well, yeah, if you're like if you're assist boosted, then hell yeah, like that. Then everything changes, because that's what it is. It's an attack thing. Like these low powered moves like Cursed Arrow, they don't do that much damage, but when you factor in like okay, we have other sides for everything, and they give attack percent, and then we have 2 accessories on our shoulders that give us attack percent, and then hopefully affinity on top of that, so an extra 10,000 attack if you have really good affinity. And then you put that all together, you smite your weapon to plus 100, you get the 10% bonus. And then let's say you're wearing mags like Tempest that do give you extra attack, or Fusion Bear, or anything like that. You add that all together, and then you slap down like a Satan buff or any other support partner buffing you. Your attack's now 90 to 100,000 plus, and moves just cap. They just, because attacks armor piercing. So you add all that up, and the game's broken. Like, but that's where you want to be. And at that point, you're going to use a multi-hit move, like the forces, Daitenryu, Hausame, Heaven, all 3 of them, tornadoes that spin, you know, moves like Water Dragon, Wind Thrust, multi-hit moves. And they are going to wreck. Like, same thing with Tidal Sublime, Water Dragon Sublime, you know, sky's the limit. Yeah. Well, sometimes, like when we fought the big chocolate dudes, they didn't die. Like even with the thing, I was doing like 11 to 14 mil a hit of Rolling Thunder, and that's a superb move. That's a fantastic move. And that was like 70 mil a use, but I kept using it and it didn't really feel proportionate to what his health was supposed to be. That one don't count. Yeah, but I had heard his health was 2 billion. I wasn't too sure of what it actually was. I never knew. Oh, we had 5 to 6. That makes more sense. Like, I mean, in the beginning of the game, you walked into an ice switch and you died. You died. It was it. You died. Beginning Echigo, you walk into Echigo Estate, little ice thing touches you, 3,000 times 3. Done. They had to give us defense back then. They had to make defense matter. Oh my god. That was... And Black Cats? Oh my god. They rolled on you, you're dead. They pounced on you, dead. So much shit that would kill you back in the day. Like, a sandal? Oh my god. The Hispanics' worst nightmare. Hispanics coming at the friggin' sandals, just boom, invincibility frames. You're getting this clap. And the Oshu Rock, oh my god, dude. I had to run with a storm to give myself not negative mountain to get through that. Oh my god.
God, Black Cat's killed everyone, Sam.
Black Cat was like, there's Lucifer's laser beam. We've survived that shit somehow. Then there's Black Cat. But
Man,
the strongest thing in the game is legit Burger King's takeout laser. take out. Is Salome good? Could be. Depends on your class, I think. It is an Ogi. So whatever you put it on, it's gonna depend. It's gonna be locked to that weapon type, even if you extract it. So keep that in mind. Oh, Kamaitachi frogs, you're damn right. Remember the fucking first time you fought a green crab? Jesus Christ, dude. Fucking, I remember we were all going into Elder and they're like, oh, go pet the crab, okay. Fucking thundered through my entire soul. Oh my god, dude. That was not good.
I'd still say poison archers.
Poison, you're damn fucking right. Poison archers. When people are talking about vanguards, I said, I want my vanguard to be a poison archer right now. I will hop step the fucking world.
Not that I've seen yet, Sam.
I'm doing this for an hour already. Holy crap! Oh, but that's how Edo was. Edo and Echigo was kill or be killed. The entire game was kill or be killed. Like, very, very true. Like, in some regards, yes, make mag reduction recipes, you know, reduce what it takes to make 105s. Like, for God's sakes, we don't want new players to come in. You tell them, yeah, if you want to play this game, it's going to take you like 1 to 3 months to make a 105 unless you play these 3 classes. Fuck that. I'm going to go play something else. Bye. Like, they literally lose a lot of people because of 105s. Some people stop playing. I'm glad they did reductions on 105 mags, especially for the likes of Tempest, Refuse, all that stuff. Just in general, because they're necessary to gameplay. That was a necessary thing. But difficulty-wise, yeah, in some areas they do make things too easy, and in other areas they make things... Sometimes things are too hard. A little bit. A little bit. I mean, Kusatsu as an intermission was you go there, you go to the bathhouse, and you move on. You know. I really don't know what's too hard. I just said it. But sometimes things are too hard. Like when Lucifer first came out, Jesus Christ. Mephi first came out, Jesus Christ. Remember Mephi Poison? Jesus Christ. Holy fucking God. Mephi Poison. Oh my God. Oh. Like, yeah, if you didn't research the Moroku bargains, then yeah, you were fucked out of axe, you were fucked out of sword. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that if you didn't know what you were doing, you're fucked. Purple meth, yeah. But now I've seen people kill him in under 3 minutes. Like, it's great, but it's kind of crazy. Oh, before, yeah. I mean, it's always really fun though. Like, yeah, yeah. But that's those bosses are typically, you know, like those bosses we mentioned, Lucifer, Satan, Mephi, Purple Mephi, all those guys, like that's what you'd call a raid boss. Even though it was just for your party, it was the thing you stepped up and said, all right guys, we got to get this shit together and we got to go stomp that guy. And we've had many pep talks like that. Like when Eldritch first came out, like, but now they're trying to make more money than they're trying to make a game, I think. Like, they put out a new boss. It's like, hey, look, there's this new boss, and he drops cool shit. You gotta get it. How do I get it? Buy the Vanguard. Like, that's how it's gonna go. And then for everyone else, our mission is, okay, what Vanguard can we use that actually works? And that's, like, the funnest thing. Like, you know, finding out it's like, oh, this guy's weak to lightning. And it's like, oh, you know, fucking what's her name? Himiko. Maybe we can rig it so we use Himiko's invincibility frames and just stand there and use Rolling Thunder. Okay, that sounds like a great idea. Is it going to work on the Green Yogg? No. Why? Because they artificially nerfed Himiko's damage against the Green Yogg. Well, for fuck's sakes. That's the bullshit. That's the big bullshit right there. First it was type update, and now they're going in and saying you can't use this Vanguard against this boss because we don't want you to. That's the real bullshit. Like Miyamoto on Fujin or Raijin, that would have been the easiest fucking clap in the entire world. Nerfed. Nerfed to the fucking ground. Bullshit. I invested 3 years ago and you can't make money off me? Your fault, not mine. Fuck right off.
I like the anger about that one, because that one actually pisses me off a lot too when they nerf like Ifrit inside those dungeons.
Yeah.
$120 to get my first scroll to Ifrit.
Mm-hmm.
And he ended up costing $370, and fucking he hits for 4 million in like the Yogg event.
Yeah, but it's half damage. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like it's not balance. In a PvE game, there's no real fucking need for balance. Like, I don't know who's writing Cyberstep letters in the middle of the night saying, Cyberstep, I can't get the best time because this guy has Spirit Blast Sublime and I don't, and they just have to say, sir, this game is not class specific. You can change your weapon at any goddamn time, grow a pair, and get in there. Like, that's it. Adapt and survive. Like, the only real time that a nerf was necessary, and like honestly, the fact that double edge cut would just destroy the entire meta, everything was just go low health, do all this shit, don't get hit. Like, I can see that when it changes the entire game, but they nerfed it into the ground. It didn't need to go into the ground. It needed to just be regulated, like to reflect your damage. Like, there's no reason double edge cut shouldn't do like 5 million damage when you're like 115. And it should do damage cap when you're 120. There's no reason it shouldn't. And now it does fucking all. That's its number. It just pops up on the screen every time. Doesn't matter how low your health is. Like, it's too much. The steel doesn't add up to the feathers, you know? Like, something's wrong here.
Yeah, she is, Sam.
This girl has Yogg event items for me. I don't have the items to get it, but she has like things for sale for Bazaar, Tentacles, and Gorns.
Who is this?
Magatama boxes. Gawain and Kumaso?
Oh, yeah. Why did they do that, though? Well, originally, Double Edge Cut was... They had nerfed it because it was too strong. If it comes to a point in a game where every single person migrates to one specific playstyle because it dominates every other playstyle, you might have to look at that playstyle. But you're asking about the hell mode. But the whole thing about that is, like, right now the biggest migration we're seeing is to bow, like to multi-hit in general. I've seen lots of sword players go to spear because I don't have rain, I don't have this element, I need this element, I need multi-hit.
Exactly what I've been thinking for so long.
Like, there's a huge outcry for that, and once again, that is partly because of damage cap and just lack of elements, lack of skills, and just general mismanagement of class equality, let's say. But yeah, spear bow for sure. And then bow is the other one. Why? You have range. You can hit any target in 15 meters. Fantastic. Why bow over wand? Well, bow's gonna scale off your power. Wand is not. Wand, you need to really focus on your elements. You need to have, specific elements for each situation. You might not run 3 Tempest, you might run 2, and you might run 2, and then another mag, and there's more work involved with Wand, I want to say. Wand does have less range. You can get interrupted quite often. And it's just not... like, if you compare Darkness Pillar to Cursed Arrow. Cursed Arrow is faster, instantaneous, and it just works. Darkness Pillar, you have to know your specific range, you have to be specific, the game can lag at times. There's so many factors in Juan's play that Bo doesn't run into, because Bo's moves, 90% of them are instantaneous. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Normally, in the game, the eight classes, the 8 weapon types are, their power is proportionate to how much range they have or do not have in general. So, for example, Axe has the lowest range of all classes, Axe and Twin, and they have some of the highest. And then you have Odachi, and then you have Sword. And then there's attack speed proportionate in there as well, so the higher your attack, the less attack, like, the less your attack speed, the higher your attack, let's say. So Axe would have the highest, then you have Odachi as a middle, and then Sword right after. So they're like really high attack. Then there's Twin, right there, right after. And Twin's kind of an exception. It has amazing DPS. It scales off Dex. It's fantastic. Scales off power for extra attack. It just works. Dex builds are amazing, and especially in Onigiri, where Dex determines cooldown, crit force to an extent, so many things. Then after that, you have Spear, and right now Twins are stronger than Spears. Axe does have big Dura consumption too, for sure. Depends on the move, right? Like, everyone's going to use different moves. I mean, if it's Collapsing Blade, then yes. Collapsing Blade as an argument entirely. Why am I going to use a move that takes 300 Dura to do damage cap when I can just go flick a bow 3 times and do 30 million in the same time it would take me to swing 1 axe? You know, like, then those breaks. So, like, speaking non-universals, just speaking weapon to weapon. Then after that, you have, your Twin that's stronger than the Spear. Then you have Spear, which has more range. Spear is the start of range. It's like range, but not too much range. Then after that, you have Bow, which has more range. And then you have Wand, and then you have Staff. And Staff's just at the bottom because it's a support thing. So that's generally how it goes. Like, Spear's at a good place because it has decent attack, decent range, and it's all of your moves are uninterruptible. So that's fantastic. And then, and multi-hit's fantastic. It has some of the best sublimes, the highest skill force on its moves, but it's the hardest to build for because you have to put points into vitality, and you sacrifice power, you sacrifice dex, you sacrifice wisdom, you sacrifice mind to play Spear. So that's kind of its dynamics. And then with Bow, it's, you scale off power, you invest into dex. Like, you scale off dex, you put power investment for attack speed and extra attack. You go into mind, you go into wisdom, you don't touch vitality because you're not getting hit. And then there you go. Well, yeah. With the universal mags, like, mags are bringing in a lot of Dura consumption now. They are.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, Sam.
Yeah. Well, there's someone there with the weapon. Lilith has the bow skin. They did RTA mode. They figured it out. Maybe you have to get the skin, but you don't have to open it. You have to get it and leave it at that, and then transfer it over. I think, maybe. Yeah. Maybe, but at endgame everyone's at 80 cooldown anyway. 70 to 80 on average. Or 60 to 80 on average, let's say. Depends on your accessories. But at that range, cooldown's whatever. Yeah. So... But that's how things are, and it's annoying. But...
Yeah, because I've literally thought about changing off a sword because of the lack of rain.
Yeah, rain's really important.
Get my rain.
Well, that's where now I'm trying to think of. It's fucking micromanaging now, Sam.
The odds of getting an Ogi are you either get it or you don't. I really don't know the odds. Cooldown was nerfed back in the day. Cooldown would go higher. Cooldown used to go much, much higher, but then they capped it at 80 and they capped movement speed at 80 as well, I believe. And they capped attack speed at 50 because people on PC would get their attack speed right high and they'd like crash. So that had to be done. There's been a lot of micro nerfs. One thing, so I noticed this recently today. I mentioned it a bit earlier, but I'll mention it again. So the other day I was doing a guide on Sasaki Kojiro, and a Goldaruma spawned in Arcanes, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna go hit this Goldaruma, see what happens for the lulz. And Sasaki Kojiro did 10 damage to the Daruma, and I said, what the fuck? She hit the Daruma. And she even hit it not as a Vanguard, I think. I think she was just walking around, and she hit it with an R1, and it did damage. But I went to go hit it, and I couldn't do damage. So I need to go research that. I don't know if that's a thing that people have been noticing or not. But it's something I noticed. I need to go test it again, because back in the day, flashback a year or two ago, Miyamoto killed them. Heart, Sepulcher, whatever. Heart Flash, Heart, Eternal War, they were gone. I know support partners can kill them, or at least they could. That needs to be reevaluated. But it's something I noticed, and I hadn't noticed it before the other day. I gotta do a video on that soon. Go test that out. Because before they just started missing, and mounts could kill them, no problem. They fixed the value of the damage? Maybe. And another thing, so is there anyone in this chat, because I've advocated this for a long time, when it comes to using your staves, does anyone here have a total of 75 mind? No more, no less. Because I had that for the longest time. Does anyone have a total of 75 mind in the chat? Because this is something I noticed today. And I need to know if anyone is min-max their mind. One of your character? Well, I missed an Invig 6. Not just a Invig 6, a lot of Invig 6s. It was 50-50. It was like when I had 50 mind and I was trying to use a rank 7. It made no sense. I was straight up missing Invig 6. And I didn't even try Resurrection. But I think they fucked around with how staff skills are calculated. Or something. I think they changed it. And as a result, I had extra stat points floating around, because for some reason I knew I'd have extra stat points floating around, and I bumped my mind up to a total of 80. So 67 plus 13, and now it works every time. But earlier today, it would just not work, and I crashed, I reloaded, it would be 50-50 if the NVIG worked or not, and I had to pump it. And that's a rank 6 move. I should not need 80 mind to cast it. I don't know if they changed that or not.
Sam.
Like, all I did was put a weapon skin on. I don't think that has any disadvantage. But now it works every time. That might be a bug? Maybe. I don't know. Send a ticket. What are we, PC? I don't know if it's a bug or not, but I pumped up my mind. It doesn't do me no dissatisfaction, but yeah, wisdom's crit and SP. But yeah, the mind was I had exactly 75 mind min maxed. Exactly. And it just stopped doing it. I had to pump it up. It doesn't really bother me. I just want to know. Yeah, it's working now, but
Without a repair party, yeah.
I don't think these things give me affect my mind in any way. No. Didn't make sense to me. Alrighty, thanks for stopping by. See ya. It's possible, but it wouldn't make sense for them to increase it to 80 for Invig 6. Invig 6 should only require a 60 mind check, not a... It should only require a 65 mind check, not an 85 mind check. You know what I'm saying? But it was missing. I didn't get anything, Vinius. I got some skill cards, that's about it.
All we can hope for, Sam.
Why don't I max out Dex or Power? Because they're min-maxed. There's a point in between your stats where they don't matter. So, for example, my Power is 94 plus 26. And those numbers fit together. So, that means the 6 plus the 94 is 100, plus the 20 is 120 Power. There's no check in the game that's going to require you to be at 100, more than 120 Power to check it. So weapons like Supreme and Reverence require a 120 power check in order to gain an attack point increase at level 128. There needs to be a power check of 120. And it's universal. It shouldn't be, but it's universal. And at the time, those were the most dominant weapons we have. Supreme and Reverence. However, if we had Raid and White Brilliance, and the new rain weapon coming, then I'll respec my stats. It won't be an issue. But I did that in order to achieve that bonus. As for the dex, I think one of my mags is giving me extra dex, I believe. My Cielo, I think it gives me 2 dex or something. Maybe? No?
Gave me just enough.
I get 1 point to dex from my Sparrow. That's what it is. So my dex is 82 plus 26. So you add that together, you add the 20 to the 82, that's 102. You add the leftover 6, 108. So I'm at 109 dexterity. So dexterity, you gain a point to crit every 12 points. So 12 goes into 120, 108. 11 times or something, or 9 times or something like that. So I gain 9 extra crit from dex, essentially. So since there's no point for me to get my dex any more points into it, thank you, Ron, thank you. So your res is missing. We need to go die in a cave. We gotta figure this out. But yeah, there's no point in me putting points in a dex because it's not going to achieve anything for me since it's not my determinant of my affinity. It's not going to matter if I put more points in it or not. I'm just going into it for the extra cooldown and crit. But your res 7 is missing at 89 mind. 89 mind. That's a problem.
You actually can't check it here, Sam.
Alright, we need to go die in a cave. Let's go figure this out. Well, actually, no. Resurrection 7 always has a chance to miss. Sorry, I jumped the gun. Resurrection 7 has a fail mechanic to it. It's always been like that. Doesn't matter what your mind is, it has a chance to fail. So that's an exception. However, if we were talking about strike boost missing, that's a different story. But Res 7 always has a chance to miss, no matter how much mind you have. That one's supposed to be like that, but Invig is not supposed to be like that. So for example, if I don't know if I have strike boost on a weapon or not, but that's a good anything rank 7 actually. Phantom, does it have it? No. I have Cure 7. Let's see if that misses on any. Well, I mean now it won't miss on anyone because my mind is up, right? That's a cooldown. Ah, don't like that. Hasn't missed yet.
I have to play my cards right, because we still have, after him, fucking Hades.
That's not missing. But yeah, Res has always been like that. You just gotta cast it again. But I don't see it anything else failing. But I did boost it up to 80. But I don't think any of your other skills will fail. But Res is always like that. There's always a chance it misses. So that's cool. No matter what staff I wear, that's actually really annoying though. So if you wear 2 staffs, are they all affected by the skin? You tried casting it 10 times? Oh wow, so that's really gross. I don't like that about weapon skins. They're not just per weapon, they're like for every weapon you equip. So if I had a spear, I'm never equipping a spear skin. Fuck right off.
Wow, Toku can actually kill the, or Zunko can kill the, what's it called? The boss of the second Lancelot dungeon.
Oh, hopefully, yeah.
Was that the Death Scythe, or...
Yeah, the Death Scythe. That fucker is like got so much health. It was still like a challenge.
You tried casting it 10 times and it didn't work? Okay, that's it's inconsistent. That's a problem. Sure, buddy. What's up? I'll go to the moon right now. And I wonder if we can just test it. Because I know I had a Res 7 cast on... I don't know if I had a Res 7 cast on me or not. I had a Res Potion cast on me, I think. I couldn't tell the difference. But I did see a Res prompt. I don't know if it was a potion or a thing. If it was a potion or a skill. Do I know the name of the Elios wand? I think you can look up Golden Dragon on the wiki to some extent, and that's going to be most of the things. You're all over the place. What weapon do you use, Odachi?
All we got is perfect block, Sam.
Your sword. Okay. It's just axe, bow, spear. Okay. Well, that's all you need to know. It's gonna be the same values for everything but attack. Except anytime it mentions, like, let's say spear, just replace that with wand. Or power or a stat, replace it with your stat. It might not be on the wiki, I don't know the name of it. But you can use those other ones to, you know, basically your weapon's going to be the same thing. You know, like 10 helmets and 80,000 worm drops and all that stuff. 600 black smoke or some shit. 100 Hells Bibles. What the heck? I changed this. Oh, you're wondering if it had impacted Pierce. Now that's a valid question. I don't know. That's a valid point. Hades Elios himself isn't on the wiki, right? Because then he would have a list of every recipe you dropped. It's hard to say. I need someone to join a party with me and die, so I can res them. You hope element cap gets boosted? I mean, it did. It used to be like 100 or something. 150. Got boosted to 250. I mean, skill force cap used to be 300. That definitely needed to get boosted up. But element cap? Who's hitting element cap? Like, I know you can, but like, who's hitting element cap? Then you're doing a good job. Yeah, but at that point, that's where you say, okay, so I'm overcompensating this one area. Let's back up the other areas. Like, you never see anyone saying, 500 skill force is too easy, let's go to 600. I mean, I'd be down. I'd be down in a heartbeat. Let's go. I have nothing to lose. Like, if we look at our skill force, I'm at, like, what, 430 with a staff on? I don't even know what gives me skill force these days. You found it? Odd that NPCs are giving the Elios Blitz only drop, but we don't have it. Yeah, well, they're just giving us straight up PC updates, and they have it, but ours don't work, and we never formally got Hades, so they're just there. Take them while you can. You know, until we get the recipe, it doesn't really matter. Sadly, that's the negative, pessimistic approach, realistic approach, whatever you want to call it. Be 1 second, Ron. Yeah, like 500 skill force, like easy. And then if I went under half, then I'd be at like 600. So whatever. All right. So let's just go into hell and die, and we'll see if we can res each other. All right. Well, that worked. All right. Holy God, that took 3 years. I know that whenever this stream ends, I'm gonna go make lasagna. That gonna be something good. All right. So, you go die first, because they'll be able to see what's up. It's not gonna attack me, are they? Okay. I say, okay, so I missed. Did I miss again? I missed again. What am I, Widowmaker? I missed again. Took a shot and I missed. I missed again.
Why are these
My
fucking enemies so
popsicle.
strong?
I missed again. I missed again. Yep, that has to be a bug. It can't just be mined. Yep, it don't work at all. And he get up normally. Alright, so I'll go die. They're not even getting hit. Alright, I am the dead. They might not. That missed, okay. It's a little more difficult for you than it was for me. I think if you res point, they would de-aggro. You missed again.
Would be nice,
So
I gotta save those healing items for when I fight Satan.
it's an RPG, is it? Missed again. Okay, I'm convinced. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I am convinced this does not work. What runs are you doing? I want to kill this guy. Very personal. I'm gonna die now.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Give me the
I
lucky
almost
box.
should go to the last dungeon and just farm till I can get a level 70 sword.
I can't pick up anything. I'm leaving. Fuck this. Ah. How many friendship items does it take to max out Shizuka? 3. That's not an exaggeration. If you wanted to get a partner to level 30, it takes 3,000. But we don't go to 30, so it's less than that. Cloud.
That's not that bad though, because I think I have like 6,000 of those things in storage or something.
So res is broken right now, and Invig needed to go up. So the only question, well, that's what that looks like. Cool. Oh yeah, because you could trade it, right? Oh, you get the punishment. That's cool. So the next thing we got to think about is that's a lot of range on that. Does anyone have res 5 or 6? I don't know if I have res 6 or not. I don't think, or I don't know if I ever found it. So then, alright, so it should be near the bottom. Oh yeah, we gotta do a lot about that. Yeah, we tell people not to open up their boxes for sure. You don't have it? Okay. You use rank 5. Okay. Maybe that works. Maybe it's something sucky. Is it R before S or S before R? I don't know.
Before.
Alpha. Okay, so I'm going in the right direction. I have a Resurrection 6. Oh my god. What do I put it on? I don't want to do this. But in the name of science, I might have to. You got both Ogies? How many times you find this shit? God damn. You haven't tried since this update, so don't do it. What are
Don't
some of
fucking
the
backstab these
easiest
people.
weapons to find mags for the top 3 if possible? What? Oh, bolts and 200 runs? You were counting? Cool. Um, yeah, if you do all of Spear's side quests, you will get a decent build. Like Gemini, Ares, Literature, and then like a Chami or something. It's a decent enough build, and then after that you just farm Wara Bizuka till you get 105s that you want, and you're good to go. That's literally how you do things.
No
I do have
fat sand.
for Resurrection 6. I don't know what to put it on though. I don't think I have any extra staffs. Like, I have this staff, but that's my staff.
That guy's name legit Shikigami Stab.
What is this? Invigorate 5, Res 7, and Cure 7? Whatever. Okay, so my Phantom. I'll try and put Res 6 on. No skin off my teeth. Name. It's possible to be a staff main, but you have to work 10 times harder than everyone else to do the same job. Apparently I can't find Resurrection. So Resurrection 6, does it work? Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would do it. Tempest? Man, it's crazy. Alright, Ron, let's go die. Well, yeah, being a staff main isn't hard if you play the events. Absolutely, absolutely. But if you tell someone to start it today, they're gonna have a bad time. Alright, so we're gonna test Res 6, so, like before, hop to it. I don't have Rapid to help you.
Fuck!
Okay. I must say you're doing a horrible job dying. Just kidding. Alright, so let's see if we get any passes on Res 6. Hey! Get up! Alright. Go die again. Once isn't enough. Good. You did a fantastic job, soldier. Get back up. Res 7 is bugged, and Vig 6 is bugged. There we go. I missed. That's a resurrect. That's a normal resurrection miss. There's no way it can't be. Get up. Alright, and then this will be the last one. He's up. Alright, we can get out of here. I'm gonna die again. Alright, so we tested that. We have to do a video on that later. And we'll have to message Cybersub about it. But that was the thing. So Ron has 89 mind. And that was not enough to cast Resurrection, and that's completely wrong, based on the metric we know. So, yeah, res 6. Cyberstep. It's like, stop using the skill cards you paid for. Go waste energy in the dungeon on Thursday. Like, fuck her. Or Friday. Fuck right off. It's res 6. Get across? I don't think I have my cross anymore. But you're right about that. You're absolutely right about that. I don't know if I still have it or not. I had my my weapon forever. My staffy stuff. I do have my star. There she is. Look at that little girl. What did she put my mind at? So I'm at. A good call, by the way. Good call. You have capped mind and you just tried res 7 on a wand user. And it failed. So res 7 failed. But with this, I have exactly 100 mind. Exactly 100 mind. Let's go test this one out. See if 100 mind's enough, or let's just go try it out. Res 5 worked? Fantastic. Res 6 worked as well. But the strange thing is it affected Invigorate 6, which is quite weird. Alright. Good luck, soldier. Go die. How come there aren't a lot of Onigiri YouTubers? There used to be, but, you know, they stopped. And the game's not Fortnite. The game's not profitable to stream. Alright, so let's try this. Miss. I don't like where this is going. Oh god, he's angry at me. That missed as well. And you said you had like 120 mind. That missed as well. Yep. Yeah, you're gonna have to... It's not working. I have Invigorate 6 on the skill cards. I think I'm dying. I might be dead. I can't even exit out of this menu. Ah!
Wow, she can't even damage the skeleton.
Res 6 works, Res 7 didn't work at 100 mind. That's really, really gross. Really gross. In the words of McDonald's, res machine broken. Yes. Yes. That's the one that can be. Absolutely. Well, Cloud says he tried it on his wand user with max mind and it didn't work. So, res machine broke. Oh, yeah. 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 And it didn't work then. So, we gotta do a separate video. Thanks for helping me test Ron, by the way. Thanks for that. I really appreciate it. Thanks for bringing it up, too. Because we were on topic about it. I don't know if you were watching before, but we were talking about Invigorate not working. So we'll have to do a video talking about that being broken. It not working. Res 6 working if someone wants to grab it in the meantime. Res 5 working. For sure. But Res 7's not working, and Invigorate 6 would not work for me at 75. I had to go to 80. It would not work. So I have to do a video on that, and that's literally what the video is. And it's literally going to encourage us to go tell CyberStuff, hey, Resurrection's not working. And then we say, I was running Blitz Oni, and I was trying to conserve my revives to get a good reward from Blitz, but my I couldn't res my teammate, and he didn't get any reward. It didn't matter because there were no rewards. No. Yep, that's planned. Yep, and it's literally going to be, hey, this is everything, and then it's going to go into, hey, you want to get really good really quick? Here we go. I don't have the original. No, you can get it in the skill card dungeon for staff. Invigorate 6 and 7, I believe. But now Invigorate, yeah, Invig 6, yeah, you can get it on Friday. On Friday on staff day. That's why I didn't put anything on my staff. That's the last card that goes on your staff. That's for sure. You put 2 Invigs on that bitch, Resurrection, and you slap on Invigorate, see what happens. Or you put 2 Resurrections, slap on Invigorate. 3 Resurrections, slap on Invigorate, see what happens. You don't need 2 reses. No one's dying that much. So now we understand that. But yes, a beginner guide is coming. For sure, for sure. Lots of guides are coming. How do I feel about Geki Extend Heal? It's fine. It's just Extend Heal. Extend Heal Sublime? Fuck yeah. What I want is Resurrection Sublime. I want that. I don't want to use a Res Potion. I want an Ogi that heals everyone for 50% of their health and revives any dead person to 50% of their health. That's what I want. Give me a minute cooldown. I don't care. I want that. I want that now. 100 Dura. Easy. I want Resurrection Sublime. You want Oro as a Vanguard? There you go. That's how you get the Rain element. 250 Rain upon Vanguard swap, plus 20 Opie. That's all the buffs you get. Like 3,000 Pierce. And negative movement speed. Takes longer to load into the dungeon. That's your negatives on the Vanguard.
Don't jinx it, Sam.
Yeah, Aqua Neo Sublime would be awesome. Definitely the next Sublime Bow needs. After Exorcist, of course. Spear needs Eternal Thunder Sublime, to be honest. We don't have a Thunder Sublime. Because Spear is poor. Unlike every other class, we don't get a Sublime that matches the element on our mags. And it's a fate worse than death. Because Axe has the Mountain Skill Sublime. And I think, does Axe get Rock Shattering Sublime? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So Axe gets their thing. Bow doesn't get their thing either, which is really sad. Bow doesn't get Aqua Needle Sublime. Or Water Cannon Sublime. So Bow is in the same group of being very, very unfortunate. Who else doesn't have their element on their thing? Sword has the Thunder. It's on their mags. Spear doesn't even have Wind, dude. But Sword does need a Fire Sublime. I don't think they have one. Odachi has a bunch of Fire Sublimes and a Dark Sublime. A weapon for stat reset? Whatever your favorite weapon in the game is. Whatever your favorite weapon is. Well, yes and no, because Elios is mountain and wind, and Axe is plus mountain, negative wind, and Spear is negative mountain plus wind, and I think Odachi is plus wind, no negative mountain, but I could be wrong. But in general, the best thing to go with Elios is like, this is your bread and butter. It's Elios and Fujin Max, because they're Wind Mountain. Wind Mountain. Easy, easy, easy. Very, very good. Trying to think. Twin does get Icicle Sublime in the future. Yeah. For Axe, it's kind of counterproductive. Yeah. Like, I think Odachi's the only one who gets away with it free. Because even Bow is plus mountain, negative wind on their second. So any of the ones that have plus mountain have negative wind. But Odachi's special, I think. Because Spear's negative is mountain. Yes. Bow does have negative wind, negative wind, negative lightning. Yeah. But Elios is going to be fantastic for Spear's wind. Like, Whirlwind Thrust on that's going to be perfect. Like, the only Whirlwind Thrust I use now is on another side. Did I ever make a Bazaar video? I never heard you talk about much outside Vanguard training. Yeah, when Bazaars first came, I did a lot of stuff. How do you get better weapons? So Loki, you just gotta usually do the wardings, level up, fight the big dungeons. You know, basically beat the wardings and get better weapons and go to higher areas, get the weapons there, and so on and so forth. What's the favor you want to know? Yonido. Can I say it? Absolutely. Can I say what my friend told me when about a playstyle for Yu-Gi-Oh? Huh? Please keep an eye out for occasionally for the future. Okay, cool. Yeah, if I see it, I'll grab it for sure. Yep, I can.
Odin's going down so much faster than I thought he would have. Holy fuck.
Did you get the sunrise weapons, Lyra? Wait a minute.
I wish I could have those in here. God damn.
I couldn't get them on my ult today. I don't know how you get them. Yeah, past 117 you have to craft everything. Absolutely.
Oh no. Not ice crystals.
Ooh. Don't
This is
worry
just like
about it,
fighting a Dark
guys.
Souls boss. Okay, how much do you give me? Please give me 1,000,000 real. 100K.
Your friend said you were all offensive, a little support. Well, the thing about onigiri is that you can use everything. So generally, you will use 3 weapons that you like, that you specialize in, and then you bring out a staff. Because for Rapid Storm, meditation, invigorate your teammates, resurrection, everyone should have a staff. No reason you shouldn't, especially for meditation. Yeah, and a lot of people are glass cannons for sure, for sure.
Oh fuck, it's Satan time.
Wow, Odin to Satan?
Yep.
So really, no typhoon? No saw.
Nope. We don't have our Lord and Savior.
Saw.
All perfect, and Sephiroth picks up.
There you go. Okay. How do you get more clothes? You have to roll in Yankoro Pond with OC or tickets, and maybe you'll get some clothes. Oh yeah, that's fun. Intimidate's kind of fun, but the increase of attack speed is kind of annoying. Hey Gelson, how you doing? So what was I gonna do? Status. I don't want to go to status. I want to go to inventory. Alright, so let's have a look at this. Recent. When did I get this? Oh, I bought them. Okay, I'm in the wrong section. Okay, I'm on to look at my lucky boxes. That's what I wanted to look at. Yes, you can also use the point room for clothes. It's the equivalent of $30 worth of points if you wanted to buy them from the point room, though. Is there a class guide video that can show me all the weapons and their skills so I can see what you like? Not together. If anything, you could look at Printer Desu's videos, which showcase a bunch of skills, but it's kind of scattered. It's not every weapon. But there might be a video of every weapon, but that video is kind of outdated, so it won't show you sublimes and newer Ogies. I just want to see how many lucky boxes I've gotten from the event so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. So I've gotten 8 rays and 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I've gotten 12 plus. I've gotten 20 skill cards from the event so far. Yeah, but I don't have showcases. I don't have videos that are going to show you every single skill and every weapon. But if you do go on the wiki, you can look up every skill, read their description, like multi-hit, skill force, things like that. But no, there's no 100% exhibition of every skill on the weapon. There's no video catalog of that. No. Nothing to that extent. But okay. So what I think's gonna happen, guys, is I do appreciate having you all here, but I know we're 2 hours in, and I'm gonna crash if I go do anything. Hey Lays, how you doing? What does the Nyan consist of anymore? So I'll answer that, but after this, I do have to. I'm gonna go cook my supper and then come back later, and we're gonna do a video talking about the current bugs with Resurrection. What is Lyra's YouTube? It's Life on Food Stamps.
Yeah, you can watch. This is honestly like hella nostalgic. Though he can't get stunned fighting Satan, being super weak is fucking nostalgic.
And he can roll through his shit with invincibility for him.
All, right now I feel like it won't make sense to you, but I feel like I'm fighting the Fume Knight.
Uh-huh. So right now the lineup, the basic lineup is like this is free OC, Ho-Oh, Gawain, Lancelot, Tristan, Sanzo, some Coats, some Ogis, and stuff. Then there's the Incubus, Tengu, these things are always there, and then Tristan, Sanzo. The special gacha is Kotonoha Akane, Kotonoha Aoi, Ho-Oh, Gawain, Lancelot, all reward up, and then the Akane is good. This accessory is good, the other one's not good. And it's 15% attack, 15% HP, 15 fire, 15 wind, 10 movement speed, then 70 Odachi, spear, sword, and axe affinity. The other one has attack percent on it, so it's by default bad. Alrighty, dude. And then Tristan and Sanzo are there as well. And then there are 6 Ogis, 1 through 6. The skill cards and the hair tickets. We need more hair tickets. And then the special blue stuff. And they have this is a sale. You can do 1 roll a day for 10 OC. And your first 5 rolls are discounted to 120. But I already did that. Unit 2 is with premiums. And it has the 2 girls in it. A bunch of characters. Satan Ifrit, Makami, Oguchi's in there. Oguchi, Makami. But he's so far unreleased. You can only really get him, luckily, through a premium ticket. Just because we got a later update. And then this one...
The sword's doing good.
Same thing. It has the 2 support gargoyles that are unreleased in it. And the 2 horses. After the gear event... I can't get into endgame Terra, like it just, I don't like the principle of it. And then we have a gacha unit with Akane, all of them in it, but it's like Zonko tickets basically. And all the Ogis are there. And then there's the Kotonoha premium that uses the Kotonoha premium tickets, and then there's the legendary. Completely different. Did I get everything? Yeah, they're all just Kaidos.
Come on, Satan, just die already. I was about to say, oh fuck, this is time, but the timer's going up.
There we go. Alright. So, with that all said and done, I'm gonna go have supper. I'm gonna go eat that, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do a couple videos about the new events and stuff. Sounds like new stuff. But that's what's got to be done. I'm a hungry, hungry boy and did not eat since I had lunch at like 2. Ew, it's a weird noise. So see you guys for about half an hour-ish. If you want to come back, appreciate it. If not, have a good night.